out the way, any decisions on you so far?
Not yet. But it's been a better week. Getting more explosive on my steps. But we still got today's practice. See how the body go from there. But I'm feeling a whole lot better than I did last week.
You know how you feel better than anybody. Is it feeling closer to normal? Feeling closer to yourself?
It's feeling better than it was last week. So just continue to stack the days up and just wait for that moment to come and just make a decision from there.
I know you've been showing a lot of patience throughout this, for months now. And then the first 2 weeks haven't gone as the way you wanted. Has that complicated things for you, having to watch and be on the sidelines? And I'm not saying you're going to make a different decision. How does that factor into things?
It sucks. Just not, being able to get out there, help the guys out, and being the competitor that I am, want to be out there and, just make, turnovers or whatever the case may be for the team. And standing on the sideline is not going to do it. So it definitely sucks to see the team go out there and not being able to help them to the extent that you would want them to. But just doing my part. I'm dialed in on the sidelines, letting the guys know exactly what I see, and just try to help them out every chance I get.
You said the fire still burns. How do you help, even if you're not out there, to spread that fire throughout the week?
The same way I normally do, with energy, or tell them exactly what I'm seeing on the field, and try to get them in a better position to make that play, or try to get them a tendency that I see what the offense is doing. The fire can burn different ways. People can think about it different ways, and people can, go about it and try to find a way to get the job done. That's what the thing goes down to, just doing your job better, getting out the field or whatever the case may be. But that fire for me, that fire can always burn. Since, 1995, that fire has been burning in my heart, so it's still there, yeah.
Shaq, when you do get back out there, this is a new scheme, obviously, and you didn't practice, as much throughout the offseason and so forth. Do you feel like you're comfortable and you can play fast?
Yeah. Football is football. When you think about defensively, it's just, different schemes. But when you throw the scheme out the window and actually see the bigger picture of what they're trying to do, it's pretty easy. And then you think about offensively, they only can run certain routes or certain runs, and you just put yourself into it. So for me, it's a lot of film. It's a lot of film study for me, so I can put myself in the situations and taking as many walk through reps as I possibly can, and just being prepared. Because like I said, really don't make no decision till Thursday or Friday, so I'm always preparing as I am going to play, and when that time comes, I'll be ready.
And you're a pretty instinctive guy too, right? Is that kind of your game? You feel like?
Yeah, and I think that this defense, compromised that for me, especially playing the Mike position, being around the football a lot. So I'm definitely just eager, ready, and just hungry to get back out there.
Whether you play or not, you know who you're seeing in the homes. What are the keys this week for you guys against that guy who can just do so many different things?
First of all, I'd like to thank you for a football question. Thank you. But for us, man, defensively, is keep him in the pocket. Mahomes is very dangerous whenever he leaves the pocket. So, for one, just keep him in the pocket, make him throw from the pocket, put some pressure on him. Defensive backs, just making sure we stand in the coverage. So when he does leave the pocket, plastering well, and just stopping the run. A lot of people don't talk about their runs, but they average, I think 107 yards per game. I think the 20-25 get 7 yards a pop right now. So we got to stop the run first, make them throw the ball, and keep the well, and just be good in the back end and win on third down.
To follow up on that, you were part of this team in 2019 that went into Kansas City and won on Sunday Night Football, although they have some different weapons offensively, still same quarterback, new system for you guys defensively, but football is football. How much of that formula remains the same and you guys can stick to the things that were effective, even though it was 3 years ago?
Just like I said, if you look back to that Sunday night game, we kept them in the pocket, we kept pressure on them, we never let Patrick Mahomes get comfortable. So this week right here, we got to do something similar to that. Find a way to, for one, knock out the run, put pressure on Patrick Mahomes so he cannot leave out of the pocket, and then just get off the field. You think about, last week, we was good on first down, and then we wasn't good on second and third, so we got to find a way to get off the field whenever things like that happen, because, 16-play drives and stuff like that, we can't have that. We got to find a way to get off the field.
SC State marching bands playing at halftime. You excited for Indianapolis to get some HBCU culture here?
Of course, finally. It's always good to kind of get HBCU band here, and just trying to turn it up a little bit, just, bring that excitement back to the game and that excitement, for the fans to see, besides just football and give them this experience that they wouldn't have never had without a HBCU band coming in.
Do your recommendations fans stay in their seats at halftime?
Oh, yeah, of course. If you want to show, of course you want to stay in your seats for HBCU band.
Shaq, can the home opener act as a reset switch?
Oh, yeah, of course. For one, it's next game up. I'm telling the guys all week, last year when we went down to Jacksonville, it was 9 months before we go play another game, and now we're just 1 week away, home opener against a great opponent. It's a perfect opportunity to get back on track, and, that's the mindset is how we're going to get back on track. We got a perfect opportunity right here to just go out, compete, dominate, and hopefully leave out Lucas Oil with victory.
Frank said the gap after the Jacksonville game where you all need to be isn't that far.
It's not.
How much
It's
do you
not.
think you're a part of that gap?
Of course, being a part of the team, I bring that element of, the energy, taking the ball away. So I just think that's definitely going, definitely take that step forward. But, without me, on the field, it's the small things that we got to get better at, tackling, winning on second down, and just making plays. We dropped 2 interceptions. We got to make sure whenever we have that opportunity, we got to seize that opportunity. So it's the small things that we got beat on, so it's very fixable. And I think that, like Frank said, we're not far off. We're very close. We just got to stop making the simple mistakes.